out on the lake. As you can see, I'm on a very pretty part of the lake. Get that done. There we go. I'm on a very pretty part of the lake, actually. I am looking for a big stripe is what I'm looking for. Hello, if you're just joining me. Down here on Watts Bar, and I'm trying to catch rockfish, those really big monsters. Haven't caught any so far. It is very cold out here, in case you're wondering. I've been here a little while. I'm trying to kind of keep my fingers warm. I've got these little electronic hand warmers, so every once in a while when I get cold, I just kind of throw one of those on. I have a microphone I could put on. Maybe y'all could hear me if I do. If you can't hear me, I'll see if I can find it here in a minute. So I'm out here, I'm looking for striper on Watts Bar. I haven't found any so far. I've got 3 or 4 yellow stripe, the little bitty yellow ones. But I'm trying to catch big fish. I see Fluke Daddy. Hey bro, what's up, dude? Fluke Daddy. Trying to find some striper out here, see if I can catch us a big stripe. I've caught 4 little yellow bass, but I haven't caught any big stripe yet. That's what I'm really after today, are the big stripe. Hey, Jackson Austin, hello. In case you're just joining in, hello Nitro. I got the old Alabama rig on here. Hello there, everybody. Oh, hello. Let's see. I see Jackson Austin, Nitro, Giggling Difta. Okay, hi there. I'm trying to catch those big striper on Watts Bar. Not having any luck yet, but there's just enough wind to make handling the boat and fishing very difficult. I used my electronics and I've been scouting for about 2 hours looking for fish. So far, all I've caught are really small yellow bass, or yellow stripe, those little ones. I'm trying to catch some of the big ones because I think it'd be really fun to show you all just how big they actually get. I haven't really found anything big so far on my electronics. I found a few here just a few minutes ago. We'll see if I can put one of those in the boat. Hopefully it's a big one. If you're just joining me, I'm on Watts Bar in East Tennessee, fairly close to Rockwood, I guess. About halfway between Melton Hill Dam and Watts Bar Dam. And I'm really trying to catch, a big striper. Do you think people that fish without a license should be put in prison? My uncle is in prison and he fished without a license. He got put in prison for fishing without a license. That's extreme. I do not think he should be put in prison for fishing without a license. That's just my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe if they caught him fishing without a license like 26 times in a row, I'm not sure. You're not sure if the two things are correlated. Well, I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, they're not. They don't put people in prison for fishing without a license. What they do is they take away your lifetime fishing privileges and hunting privileges. They can confiscate your boat. They can confiscate your truck. And because they can do those kinds of things, they don't feel the need to put you in prison. So I don't think that's why. Fluke Daddy agrees. I'm trying my best to find some fish to catch for you all. He says that's why he's there. I think yeah, I hate to tell you, but they don't typically put people in jail for fishing without a license. I'm having to fight the wind. That's why I'm not able to pay too much attention to the camera. I'm trying to actually find some fish on the electronics to get in here and catch something for y'all, but it's going to be a bit of a trick with the wind. Let's see, where are y'all coming in from? We aren't sure if the two things are correlated. Yeah, I really don't think so. Fish without a license. Yeah, there's something else going on there. I'm gonna anchor down. I'm gonna go on spot lock right here and see if I can't catch something. The other day I saw some big fish here. I just don't see them today. I may have to try to go back across the other side of the lake and see if I can find some over there. Let's see, it's generally a small find and not a big deal. Yeah, I agree with you, Fluke Daddy. Now, if your cocaine falls out of your pocket, yeah, that can be bad news. Y'all have to bear with me for a minute while I'm trying to find something to catch on here. I'm trying to look. I see a few. I just don't see much of anything big enough to really get excited about. I got to find some bait. God, these fish aren't going to be here if the bait's not here. I found a small bait ball. Let's go see what's in it. All right, I got a small bait ball. Let's see what we can do here. I wasn't able to do anything. Sure didn't get any interest in it in that cast. Boy, it's chilly willy out here. These things are the bomb. These little bitty hand warmers, if y'all fish outside or go outside and do anything, it's a great way to keep your hands warm. Woohoo! Where's everybody from? He says that way. He's there. Yeah. Let me know where you all are watching from. I always think it's pretty cool to see how far out some people are. If you're just joining in the last few minutes, we're in East Tennessee, and I'm fishing on the Watts Bar Lake. It's the Tennessee River impoundment. And I'm trying desperately to catch some of those really big striper, but I just, so far, no luck. It's a lot harder to catch them. Actually, it's probably not that hard to catch them if you can find them. So far today, I just can't find them. And there's a beautiful sunset behind me. I actually move, but I think I'm gonna have to actually crank the boat and move because there's just not enough bait over here. All right, let's do this. We're gonna have to move. All right. Oh my God, please, Brenda, did you do that? All right, I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna actually have to crank the boat and move down the lake. So you're gonna be watching me drive the boat. I hope that's okay. Is it loud? I hope not. All right, I'm gonna move. I'm going to go look to see if I can't find some better fishing right over here across so that I don't have to run the boat very long. Please ignore the loud noise. Any of you all fish in the winter? Yeah, check back shortly. Woohoo. I'm gonna be moving here for a second, so. But look at that beautiful view. A little bit of sun poking out here. All right, we're gonna run over here. I may lose my signal, I hope not. Bear with me. Whew, that was crazy. My goodness. That was kind of chilly. I'm not even gonna lie right there. Woo-hoo. I move spots. Now we're gonna see what we can see up in here. Let's just see if there's any fish over here. Man, oh man, it is chilly willy. I'm trying to see if I can find some stripe out here on the lake. Oh, there's some. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, I found some. All right, I'm gonna show you what I just found. So, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but this is what I'm seeing. This blue dot here has fish all over it. Maybe you can see those right in there. I hope so. Can y'all see that? Anyway, I found some. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let me get you set back up here. I'm trying not to make a whole lot of noise. I'm sorry if y'all are like getting sick because I'm messing this up. All right, 1 second. I got my GoPro camera on. All right. Okay. Here's my weapon of choice currently. All right, so here's what we're doing. Let me get you up here with me. So here's what we're doing. In case you're just joining, I'm looking for those big striper. When I say big, I'm talking like over pounds. If I could find the bait and if I could find everything where it should be, so what I'm doing right now is I'm traveling back over here where I saw a few big marks on my electronics. Make a few casts. It's cold. I'm trying to stay out here as long as I can before I get completely frozen. All right, I'm almost to where I found those. There's a sudden drop right here. It's hard for me to show you what I'm doing, but it's a pretty good drop right here, and right where the drop is, I saw several pretty large fish. So I'm trying to catch one of those. It's kind of windy. I hope that noise isn't just driving you all nuts. It is windy and it is cold. I can tell you that much. Hopefully I've got a decent signal and you all can actually watch what's going on. Trying to find the stripe. If you all are just joining in, I'm down on Watts Bar. I'm fairly close to Rockwood, not quite, but close. And I'm trying to find these big striper out here that are feeding on bait fish. Just have to bear with me while I'm trying to get situated. That's why it's there. See a few. It's just so dang windy. It's so hard to hold the boat and fish at the same time and keep up with where the fish are. I'm gonna switch to a jerk bait. Woohoo! Switching to a jerk bait because the fish I'm looking at don't seem to be interested in like slow moving minnows. So I'm seeing if they're interested in a reaction bite. That's when a jerk bait comes in very handy. Oh, geez, I didn't realize I was right on top of the dang camera. Are you fishing? I am fishing. I'm not having any luck, but the weather is just terrible. It's so windy. I'm having a hard time keeping the boat pointed in the right direction because the wind is just blowing me constantly. I am looking for fish that will hit a jerkbait at the moment. I'm going to have to find a place that's out of the wind because I just simply am not having any luck. Can you eat one fish? If I caught a fish like a crappie or bluegill, I would eat it. But I typically am just fishing for sport. Golly, it's so windy. Can y'all hear that? can hear what I'm hearing, man. The water's just beating the bank all to shreds out here. Talk on the phone and fish. I was hoping this wind would calm down some, but it's not going to, so I'm going to have to move. All right, I'm gonna have to move because I'm getting beaten to death right here. To get the trolling motor down. I'm gonna take you all with me. Sorry, I know I'm moving a lot. Ugh. Whew. Oh my goodness. Y'all are with me in my boat. Here we go. Let's go find something a little bit different. All right, I gotta go try to find something that's a little more out of the wind because it is too rough. I gotta get out of the wind a little bit. Can you eat one fish? Where are you all from? Somebody tell me where you all are at. I'm in East Tennessee, fishing around the Tennessee Valley Authority impoundment between the Watts Bar Dam and Melton Hill Dam and Fort Loudon Dam, sort of closer to Spring City. I'm gonna have to run for a minute, so if you want to stay with me just to watch, I'll have you see what I'm seeing. Let me turn the camera around. You're in Maine, that's cool. All right. I had to come out from the wind because it is crazy windy out there. Okay. All right, we're going to do a reset. And you all are coming with me. Okay. So let's see. I see somebody was from Maine. Hi there. Oliver Springs in the Blair area. Oh, hey, Tom Braden. I know you. I'm hidden back here in a, what kind of animal is that? There's something swimming across the, what is that? Some kind of critter back here swimming across the water. That must be a beaver. He's just a getting it, whatever he is. Or maybe it's an alligator. Heck, I don't know. That's really cool. All right. I was in here yesterday and I actually saw some chasing going on. Hello from Maine. Fishing is pretty well done here till we grow thicker ice. Oh gosh, I can't imagine living in Maine. It must just be so incredibly cold there. I don't know what in the world that is. I'm gonna have to go see what this is. You're gonna come with me. I'm assuming it's a beaver. Okay, I'm gonna turn you around. If I can see what this thing is. I think that's a beaver. Hi, Mr. Beaver. Hi, Mr. Beaver. That's a beaver. Isn't that cool? He's so cool looking. Oh, ooh, he didn't like that. Okay. Well, we're going to get away from him. We've officially scared beaver half to death. Uh-oh. Now I've got all this on. Doggone it. Oh, boy. Get out of there. There we go. All right. This water is a lot deeper than you would think it would be. Oh, that's some good fish in here. See if we can catch you one of these real quick before it gets any later. Okay. I actually see some fish finally. Right there. That ain't gonna work. Well, it might. Let's see. I actually see some pretty big fish in here where I'm at right now. UFO just passed. Really? You got the tail slap. Man, I did. Did you see it? That's pretty cool. Now, what I'm trying to do right now is figure out if I can catch a fish for you all. There's some fish in here. I can't tell if they're big enough or not, but I'm hoping to catch one so I can show it to you all, just to show you that I am actually fishing. Let's see. Oh, those look like crappie right there. I'm using an Alabama rig just because that's that time of year when a lot of these fish are chasing bait fish. They want bait fish. They want schools of fish. Giving them a single bait just doesn't usually catch them that well, it seems like. Boy, there's a big school of something going under me. What is that? That's a lot of fish. That must be crappie or stripe. All right, guys, where you at? That must be stripe. There's a whole bunch of them. Whatever it is, there's a whole bunch of it. Do UFO. A perch? It could be. Let's see if I can show you what I'm watching. I don't know if you can see that or not. Did you see how many there were? Did y'all see how many of those there are on the depth finder? Whatever it is, there's a bunch of it. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know where that beaver went. He scared me as bad as I scared him. 2 live streams ago, I got a 56 perch. Dang, sometime I lost the first live. Ah, man. I'm trying to actually fish on a Berkeley 4-inch generate wacky rig, bouncing it off the bottom in the deep spots. Where was that at? Was that in Maine? Got the tail slap. 4-inch generate wacky rig bouncing on the bottom. That's pretty cool. All right. So I'm seeing fish in here, but I can't get them to hit this. So now we're going to switch to something small. We're going to switch to a, hello outdoor folks. Hi there. All right, let's see. I was really hoping to get back in here and there'd be a lot of bait fish and maybe even see some of them schooling, but I don't see that. There were some in here 2 days ago schooling just a little bit. Let's see. looking for bait fish. No problem, Washburn. I'm just a small channel, but I got hundreds of fish on my channel. That's cool. Go steep around. Very cool. Let's see. I only have maybe 20 minutes. It's gonna be dark. I'm not super close to the boat ramp, but I'm also not that far, so I don't mind fishing up for, a few more minutes. But I was really hoping to put a bass in the boat, maybe show y'all something cool since I can't catch the big strap.